It was a warm summer evening when I first noticed my new neighbor Jake. He had just moved in next door, and I couldn't help but admire his charming smile and easygoing demeanor. We exchanged pleasantries when we bumped into each other outside, and I felt an instant connection. As the days went by, I found myself looking forward to our casual encounters. We would chat over the fence while tending to our gardens, sharing stories and laughter. Jake was not only handsome but also kind and genuine, and I felt drawn to him in a way I hadn't experienced before. One evening, I invited him over for a casual dinner. I wanted to get to know him better, and I hoped he felt the same way. As we sat at my dining table, the conversation flowed effortlessly. We talked about our lives, dreams, and the little things that made us who we were. I felt a spark between us, and I could tell he felt it too. After dinner, we moved to the living room, where we continued to talk and laugh. The atmosphere was charged with an undeniable chemistry. I could see the way he looked at me, his eyes filled with warmth and interest. It made my heart race. As the night wore on, I decided to take a leap of faith. "Would you like to watch a movie?" I asked, trying to keep my tone casual. He smiled, his eyes lighting up. "I'd love that." We settled onto the couch, and as the movie played, I could feel the tension building between us. Our shoulders brushed against each other, and I could sense his warmth. I glanced at him, and our eyes met. In that moment, I knew we were both thinking the same thing. Without thinking, I leaned in closer, and he turned to me, our lips meeting in a soft, tentative kiss. It was electric, sending shivers down my spine. I felt a rush of emotions as he deepened the kiss, his hands gently cradling my face. It was as if everything around us faded away, and all that mattered was this moment. As we pulled away, breathless and smiling, I felt a sense of completeness I hadn't known before. "Wow," I whispered, my heart racing. "That was amazing." He grinned, his eyes sparkling. I couldn't agree more. As the night progressed, our connection intensified, and in a moment of passion, we embraced fully. I felt a wave of warmth and excitement wash over me. He entered me, filling me completely. It was a culmination of all the emotions we had shared, and I felt completely fulfilled by him, both physically and emotionally. From that night on, our relationship blossomed. We spent more time together, exploring our feelings and desires. Jake filled a void in my life that I didn't even realize was there. With him, I felt understood, cherished, and completely alive. As summer turned to fall, our relationship deepened. We shared our hopes and dreams, and I found myself falling for him in ways I never expected. He was not just my handsome neighbor, he had become my confidant, my partner, and my best friend. One evening, as we sat on my porch watching the sunset, I took his hand in mine. "I'm so glad you moved in next door," I said softly. He turned to me, his expression serious yet warm. "Me too. You've changed my life in ways I can't explain." In that moment, I knew we had built something special together. Jake filled me completely, not just physically but emotionally and spiritually. I had found love in the most unexpected place, and I couldn't wait to see where our journey would take us next. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed the story and want to see more content like this, please help me reach 100 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to share more with you.